It's very pleasing to note that New South Wales is demonstrating our capacity for record vaccination rates, leading the nation. And I just want to remind everybody that September is the month when we're asking everybody to get ready. Get vaccinated if you're an individual, and if you're a business, start dusting off your COVID safety plan. Make sure that your employees are vaccinated so that we can get back to life at 70% double dose vaccination, which we anticipate will happen somewhere around the middle of October. And that's certainly the date we're working towards. Initially, it was the end of October, but because everybody's coming forward at the rates we're seeing people come forward, that could be as early as the middle of October. And when we hit the 80% double dose number, which we anticipate will be in November, New South Wales looks forward to having our citizens enjoy international travel. And also, New South Wales looks forward to stepping up and welcoming thousands of Australians home who've been waiting to come home for a long time. And as I've also said, once you hit that 70% double dose number, hotel quarantine looks very different, quarantine looks very different, the way we manage the disease is very different, the way that we manage tracking and tracing is very different. And I'm having these conversations now with everybody so we can get used to what life is like in living with COVID. And again, I restate our position, which we stated from the outset. It is impossible to eliminate the Delta strain. New South Wales has proved very successful until this point in time in getting rid of other strains of COVID, but the Delta strain is a game changer. And every state in Australia, sooner or later, is going to have to live with Delta. And that's why I'm calling on all my colleagues, all other state premiers and first ministers to stick to our plan, stick to the national plan, to make sure we give our citizens not only the freedoms they deserve, but also learning to live with COVID as soon as we can. I'm also very pleased to have with us today Dr. Ahmed Al-Rabai from Bankstown Hospital. He's a specialist there, and he has been working very hard to convince many of our members in the community that the vaccines are safe. Either vaccine is safe, and he'll speak about his experiences and all the great community work that's been going on to encourage all of our citizens to come forward and get vaccinated. Dr. Gao will now give the public health update. Deputy Premier will deal with rural and regional issues, and then we will take your questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Premier, and good morning, everybody. Till 8 p.m. last night, there were 1,116 locally acquired cases of COVID-19 reported in New South Wales, and there were also 2 overseas cases. Again, the people of New South Wales came out in record numbers to be tested, and a big thank you again for people for doing so. There were 173,913 tests reported till 8 p.m. last night.